Canelo Alvarez shows unreal hand speed at middleweight ahead of the Daniel Jacobs fight. Stay tuned. Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego in the back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing if you want to become part of the gang. Notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, you guys seen the clip. Canelo Alvarez, he looks blistering fast, and he's getting ready to fight Daniel Jacobs. Thing I like about Canelo, young, under 30, and he seems to be about his business. He got all this money with DAZN, $365 million, and he looks like nothing's changed about him. He looks like he's training the same ways. You know, he's not wearing a Soldier Boy Gucci headband, and you know, he's just doing what he's supposed to be doing. And I know it seems trivial, like, yeah, of course he's training the same, but it's not as simple as you think, because I know of fighters who get the bag and they lose something. I believe it was Marvin Hagler that famously said, it's hard to wake up in silk pajamas and run 8 miles. You know, some people reach that pinnacle and you think they would work harder to maintain it, but in fact they don't. You know, Canelo is a true student of the game. He's been fighting for since he was 15, and you know, almost 15 years as a pro. So that's a lot of just learning on the job, and it doesn't look like he's lost his love for the sport, you know. And that's a long pro career. People don't put that into perspective with Canelo. He's been almost a 15-year pro because he had to learn different. He didn't have an Olympic background and things of that such. So he had to, you know, fight club fighters in Mexico, and, you know, dealt with legal woes with his old promoter, All Star Boxing, and now he's making this record-breaking deal. So he's come a long way. You know, even with the Mayweather loss, I think he learned a lot from that, and he bounced back, and he hasn't lost since. You know, some people would argue some of the fights that he had, he lost, but at least on paper, he hasn't lost. So, you know, I respect what Canelo's doing. You know, it's going to be a tough fight for Daniel Jacobs, aside from the physicality. And I think Canelo has deceptively fast hands. Aside from those attributes, his experience, his style of fight, combination punches, he looked very good against Rocky Fielding. I can't really take too much away from that because Fielding, you know, put up the earmuffs and really did nothing. But from a Canelo perspective, he looked sharp, selected whatever punch you want, landed at will, was hurting a bigger guy, right? But Jacobs, we know, is more seasoned, and he's a better fighter than that. But either way, you know, it's going to be a tough fight for both fighters. I definitely think it's a tough fight for Jacobs, just because you're the guy brought in. You're not the A side in this equation. They want Canelo to win. It's a Golden Boy card. You're a Eddie Hearn fighter. You know, you guys are on the same platform now, but everything's set up for Canelo to win. You know, you look at scorecards in the past, they seem to heavily favor Canelo. You know, I don't see it being any difference. If C.J. Ross scored Mayweather-Canelo, which was a blowout, and, you know, Canelo was getting embarrassed, especially towards the end, a draw, then anything's possible. You know, Levi Martinez having a wide score for Canelo, 117, 111. Anything's possible. The Adelaide Bird scorecard with Golovkin, anything's possible. I mean, even look at the Amir Khan fight. I watched the fight. I was in Vegas. I went to cover it. So I was at the weigh-in and stuff. And I had Amir Khan winning the fight. Now, I didn't think he was going to win the whole entire thing because I figured Canelo would get a read on him, get a beat on him, and Khan wouldn't be able to sustain it, which I was right. That was my prediction, which is why I don't think that fight should happen. But you got to give credit for what Khan did. Khan's speed was bothering Canelo. I gave Amir Khan easily the first 4 rounds, and then I gave Canelo round 5, and obviously round 6 he ended things, And then you look at the judges' scorecard, 2 of them had Canelo winning, So that's what you're up against. Nonetheless, it's a good fight. Jacobs has the rehydration clause he has to worry about. But I like what I see from Canelo. Canelo, again, student of the game, works hard. The fight was officially announced for T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, which is an MGM property. Vegas will be lit. I thought the fight was already announced for T-Mobile. I thought that's the venue that was on hold, but I guess in boxing, nothing's official till it's official. But I already knew that's the venue that they would use. Canelo's too big for, the Cosmopolitan or some of the other spaces, even the MGM. You got to put Canelo in the place that to maximize the dollar, because he could create that turnout. And this is a really good fight, people. This is a really good fight. So I'm really happy. It's a middleweight unification. Canelo's speed, as always, looks on point. Hand speed combination. And, him and Eddie Reynoso and the Reynoso family, they're in the rhythm right now. And it's good to see Reynoso get some shine. He's getting other fighters like Ryan Garcia, Oscar Valdez, and people are giving him more respect, because there was a point in time where Canelo had some performances that left something to be desired. People were telling Canelo he should leave the Reynoso and train with Virgil Hunter or whoever, Robert Garcia, this and that. There was a point in time. But Canelo, being his own man and being loyal, he stayed to his situation, and it looks like they got everything clicking. So you got to give Canelo, he wasn't going to, turn on the people that he came up with. So, I got to respect it, because it looks like they're a well-oiled machine. The Reynosos came up with a good plan with Canelo in the Golovkin rematch, I felt, where they turned things around and they did a complete 180 to the game plan of the first fight. That's strategy. That's skill. And Reynoso used to fight too. He used to box. So shout out to the Reynosos. I don't think they get enough credit. Canelo looks hungry. He looks ready. He already looks in shape. And, we'll see. May 4th, it's going down, baby. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button, as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.